not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Millicent.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Gillette. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here we go. 319, just back. Up. Right.
They'll run here on first down. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
331. Hey, can.
From the red zone now. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent Pittsburgh's opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Got for big yards on the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stride. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Finds the in route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third down, they need 7.
Five. Where was that?
They'll air it out on third. Quick slant, that's Williams. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. May throwing for it. Finds Davis, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35. Again, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is Henderson on second down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
May now on third down. The Browns get there and take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
brings up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 319, just attack. Hey, 10. Tonight.
Dive play straight ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Tonight.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Tonight.
A pistol snap. Fields. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
Now Fields. Setting up the screen. Jukes away from one. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Go.
Now a give left side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown to double coverage, odds are against him.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready. Move 58. Move 58. Set. Hey, can't. Tonight.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense to the line fast.
Go.
That's another Browns first down.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Here's the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go, side. Side. You got a mini basic. Line up. Side.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. Side.
Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Cut his goal line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, Sarah. Hey, what's up?
And first carry now for Sean Smith. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 22-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Crazy. No, what's that? 5. Hey, what's that?
To throw, here's May. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
May now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Out, let's go. Tonight. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Good. Delta, Delta, 58, 58, start. West right zip. 11, 11, 11. Hey, can. Tonight.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Come on, son.
3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. Gets him the first past the 35. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Off the play fake. It's Fields. Vacates quickly left side. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Tonight.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
Another carry for him. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Off play action, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Yep, here we go, tonight. 19 instruction. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Right back to him on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Play action now. It's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Where was that?
Here's the pistol snap to May. He lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Ready!
Here's the backup. First throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Crazy!
Third and long, they're going to throw. Finds Davis, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
From the red zone now. Brought in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now he's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Play action, Fields. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Don't jump. Ready? 331, 331. Hey, 10. Out, let's go. Mayday. Johnson. Easy. Got.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go.
Fields on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets up past the 20. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
May on 1st and 10. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Ooh, but I think the Patriots got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
65, 6.
Back now, pressure coming. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready,
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Back to the air. It's May. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know.
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Patriots chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 14. Dave York to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And our last play of the half is going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick back, no flags down. That's going to count. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On play action, here's May. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Crazy.
Throwing is May. Chased out to his right. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A pickup of 17. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
19 more yards. That's good.
Offense up to the line fast.
First down and goal to go.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
To throw, here's May. Looking, but will not find it. Incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Now May on fourth down. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
You're good on the point after. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
The give here on 2nd. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. Here we go, son.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back to the well again. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a dope boy yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 28.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Now a give running right.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Patriots 28.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Sticking with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 now from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. He's stopped by Damone Clark.
Brings up second and
8. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Made a throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, third and long. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Nearly paid for it. It's fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down. Trying to throw for it with May. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Hand off to the back. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up third and 2.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Here he is on third and short. Buying some time left. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here he goes again. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23.
In a pistol formation here, first as they come to the line.
Here we go, son. Five.
Here's the pistol snap to May. He's thrown deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He finds Sampson out of the backfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Go.
Fields on first down. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's second down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Come on.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to try another deep one here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A gain of 54 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. Back to throw. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be second down. Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go!
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May now on third down. And the Florida follows to the deck.
It's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Running this one left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left with 4th down here. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. To the outside, it's intercepted. He's got room to roam. We'll take over right at the 5 after the return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th. Far from the first time we've broken...
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that I change up Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on my face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that that romance is outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm with it. All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. So don't blink twice.
Time flies, so don't blink twice. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit. Before I sat down, still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about. Now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers is bad.